Hello and welcome back, everyone. I'm Yusuf, and this is your weekly dose of ideas powered by AI. You know, I get a lot of messages from students and professionals all asking a version of the same question. How can I get more done? How can I study effectively without burning out? We've all been there, right? Staring at a mountain of work, feeling overwhelmed, and ending up scrolling through social media instead. Well, today we're diving deep into the world of study and productivity habits. We're not just going to talk about the usual make a to-do list advice. No, we're going to explore the why behind the habits, the science, and the practical steps you can take to build a system that works for you. The goal is to work smarter, not just harder. So, grab your favorite drink, get comfortable, and let's begin. The foundation, mindset, and environment. Before we even talk about techniques, we need to lay the groundwork. And that starts with your mindset and your environment. You can have the best technique in the world, but if your mind is cluttered and your space is chaotic, you're fighting a losing battle. First, let's talk about the myth of multitasking. I want you to be honest with yourself. How often are you reading a textbook while also checking notifications on your phone? Or writing a report with your email open in the background? We wear multitasking like a badge of honor, but science tells us it's a lie. Your brain isn't actually doing tasks simultaneously, it's rapidly switching between them. And every time it switches, there's a switching cost, a loss of focus, time, and mental energy. So the first and perhaps most important habit is single tasking. Commit to one thing at a time. It will feel strange at first, but the increase in quality and decrease in stress will be dramatic. Next, let's talk about your physical environment. Your brain makes associations. If you work or study from your bed, your brain associates your bed with alertness, which can harm your sleep. If you study in a noisy, distracting cafe, your brain learns to be distracted there. So, create a dedicated space. It doesn't have to be a whole office. It could be a specific desk, a particular chair at the kitchen table. This is your focus zone. Keep it clean, organized, and free from non-essential distractions. The most powerful thing you can do? Charge your phone in another room. I'm serious. It's the ultimate signal to your brain that it's time to work. The engine room. Powerful study techniques. All right, foundation is set. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty of studying. If your study habit is just rereading notes and highlighting textbooks, I am about to change your life. Let me introduce you to two of the most evidence-backed study methods out there. The second technique is spaced repetition. Cramming the night before an exam might get you a passing grade, but the information will be gone in a week. Your brain is designed to forget things it doesn't use. Spaced repetition fights this. It's the process of reviewing information at increasing intervals over time. You review something after 1 day, then 3 days, then a week, then 2 weeks. There are apps like Anki or Quizlet that automate this for you. By repeatedly retrieving the information just as you're about to forget it, you tell your brain, "This is important. Keep it." This is how you achieve long-term mastery. Combine active recall and spaced repetition, and you have a superpower for learning anything. The framework: structuring your time. You've probably heard of the Pomodoro technique. It's simple, but it's a game changer. The rule is this: you work in a focused burst for 25 minutes, then you take a mandatory 5-minute break. After 4 of these sessions, you take a longer break, 15 to 30 minutes. Why does this work so well? It makes large tasks feel less daunting. You're not writing a 5,000-word essay, you're doing 2 Pomodoros of research and 3 Pomodoros of writing. It also forces you to take breaks, which prevents mental fatigue and keeps your focus sharp. During those 5-minute breaks, do not check work or social media. Stand up, stretch, look out a window, get a glass of water. The second framework is time blocking. This is for planning your day or week. Instead of a long, stressful to-do list, you schedule your tasks directly into your calendar, as if they were meetings. So, from 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m., you block out project research. From 11 a.m. to 12 p.m., respond to emails. This method does 2 things. It creates a realistic plan for your day so you know what's achievable, and it protects your time from interruptions. If someone asks for a meeting during your deep work block, you can honestly say, "I'm booked at that time." You are in a meeting with your most important work. The human element: energy and rest. We can't talk about productivity without talking about being human. You are not a machine. Your brain's performance is directly tied to your physical state. Next, movement. Sitting for hours on end is terrible for your circulation and your focus. Every hour, make a point to get up and move for a couple of minutes. A short walk, some simple stretches. This increases blood flow to the brain, which can spark creativity and improve concentration. And finally, the power of downtime. Your brain needs rest. Schedule it. Have hobbies that have nothing to do with your work or studies. Spend time with people you care about. Let your mind wander. This isn't wasted time. This is when your subconscious mind often solves problems you've been struggling with. It's called the incubation period in psychology, and it's a vital part of the creative and learning process. Building your system. So, we've covered a lot of ground. From mindset and environment, to study techniques like active recall and spaced repetition, to time management with Pomodoro and time blocking, and finally, the critical role of sleep and rest. Now, here's the most important takeaway. Do not try to implement all of this at once. You will get overwhelmed and give up. The key to building lasting habits is to start small. Pick one thing. Just one. Maybe this week you decide to try the Pomodoro technique for 1 task a day. Or maybe you commit to charging your phone in another room while you work. Master that one habit. Once it feels automatic, then you add another one. Productivity is not about doing more things. It's about doing the right things consistently, with less stress and more purpose. It's about creating a system that supports you, so you have the energy and time for the things that truly matter in your life. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. I hope you found this useful. I'd love to hear from you. What's one productivity or study habit that has changed your life? Or Which one of these are you excited to try? Connect with me on our social media channels. The links are in the description below. If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with a friend who might need it. It really helps the channel grow. Until next time, this is Yusuf, reminding you to work smarter, not just harder. Take care.